Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video, and this may actually end up being several layouts. You'll see why in a second here. I'm working on pictures from Cincy, and it's all about murals. I have a bunch of pictures that I want to incorporate. I've already done some, but I want to add more, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. So I have these two, and I basically just put them together because the colors were similar. I have an empty pocket here, and I want some kind of fun card. It could have journaling, it could not. It could just be a phrase. Not sure what I want there, but these are so busy and full, I doubt I'll do anything with them. If I did anything, I might do something down here to cover up part of the cars, but that's probably it. Then on the next page, these don't go together, but on the next page, I have two 4x6s, and I have this photo. This is this is my favorite of the murals that we saw. I want to do something really nice for it. Again, though, I have a blank 4x6 space, and I'm really hoping I can either build something or find something in my stash that complements this without having to do a ton. However, I know, like, if I have to build it, it's fine. I do have, like, a bunch of my travel embellishment things, too, that I could use that might be fitting, so that's an option. Then, on the other side, I have just these two photos. This should be simple. I should be able to just, like, slap on some kind of little phrase or embellishment there. Sorry if you can hear the noise. There's construction happening outside my house, so I apologize if you hear that. But this should be easy to put together because it doesn't take a lot. So I'm not too concerned about that one. And I love all the colors in there. Look at that. They're amazing. And then I have the last one, which this is the problem. For this one, I printed this thinking, I like the idea of having the full mural and then some close-ups. Then when I saw it when it came, I don't like this anymore. So my options are cut that off, just use this, create a 6x8 page with it, or keep these, cover them up, and have 3 things of like 2x2 pocket cards. I do have some of those, so I could cover this with those, add an embellishment here or something, but I'm not going to use it as is because now I don't like this part down here. So I've pulled out some fun, colorful embellishments. I have a set of stuff here that the colors may be right for some of this. I grabbed these embellishments because some of those colors may also work. And they're chipboard, so they're a little 3D, which might be fun to keep everything from looking so flat. And then this package, I have a bunch of stuff in here. Again, these are very colorful, so they might be appropriate. These, I have to say, I liked just because they're kind of retro looking, and I think that goes with some of the murals. Not all of them, but maybe some. So I might be able to use something there. And then I've just got miscellaneous stuff that I have thrown in the bin, but I might be able to work with them because I've got gold and green, and if those colors are in anything, it might work to match with some things. So I have plenty of stuff, I think, here. It's just really about how do I put it all together on 4 different pages. I have found 3 possibilities for cards here. I found this one, which I could dress up with something, but I like that it gives me a lot of room to journal. I could also put like an embellishment on either side and still have room to journal, so I like that. It's a lot of the same color though. Thank goodness it has white there. And then I have this one, which is just stripes, but look at how well those colors match. And I could totally bring in like the orange or a little coral or pink or even the green, something to make it not so blue. There's a lot of different shades of blue happening there. And then I have this one, which is kind of wild. I realize it's very dark. It's a lot of the same color, but I love the kind of retro look to it. And the fact that I have these, like I could maybe use this up here somehow, still have room to journal, or I could make a cluster of something. If I did that, I'd probably switch these two. I'd put this over here and then the more solid one here so that when I have a group of different colors here, it's not totally distracting. But I love all the cards, so I'm just not sure which one is the best option. So I think I need to just kind of look at them all for a little bit and then make my decision. I decided to go with the documented card because I liked the white. I think it helps with all of this happening. And then I put this chipboard sticker from this pack on the side. So I still have plenty of room for journaling, but it brings in a lot of the colors that you see up there. And given how busy that is and with all of this, I don't think this layout needs anything else. So actually, I can put it in the page protector right now because I'll do my journaling later. All right, so there's that one. Woo, one down. I'm gonna put that out of the way here. Now I get to work on this one. And originally I think I had the photo here, but because now I've got a journaling card. Wait a second, hold on. Nope, you know what? It's gonna stay in the bottom. I thought maybe it would look better up here, but then I've got photos on a row. I don't like that. So it'll be in the bottom pocket. So now I just need to find a card for up here. Okay, so I pulled out this set of stuff. I had it in a big envelope, but it's here because I thought all the colors might be appropriate. And look at this. They kind of look like they go, I feel like. And actually, you know what? I have purple as well. These are from, I think they were from like a candy set or something. I don't think they came with the rest of this. I think I just threw them in there because they matched. But they do look good. And I really like the idea of having yellow and pink for sure because it needs to lighten things up a little bit. There's a lot of darker blue and purple happening here. So there's that. I do also have this word phrase here, or phrase label that says exploring. So I could use that. And then I have the rest of these in the same kind of color scheme. So I'm going to look through here and see, is there anything else that I could use on here, but I definitely think I want to incorporate some of these. All right, I found a couple of things. I have picked out this for the card, and I love the blue, but definitely need to lighten it up then. I for sure want to use these in some capacity, maybe next to each other, around, I'm not sure. But I found something amazing that I really want to use for this. And it was not what I was thinking at all, but that's okay. I went through all of my acrylic pieces because I have travel ones and then I have just like generic ones. This was in my generic stash. It says, "Hey, beautiful." I don't know what else I would use that for really, but look at how well that lavender matches. And this is beautiful. So I think I'm going to use it. I think that's what I'm going to use for the card. So that will be the title. It takes up almost the whole card. And then I can strategically, you know, place these in some format. Maybe I need a third. I do have this one too, but it's very close to that. So I'm not sure I want to use that. But I'll figure out a way to make it work because this is just too good to pass up. When I started playing with these and moving them around, I decided I did not like the way they looked with this after all, so I'm not going to use those. But I have cut up some yellow and white striped baker's twine, and I think I'm just going to do something like that. Very sort of modern arty. Put this over it, squish it up somehow, I don't know. And then I think I'm going to do maybe a pink label up here with the actual name of the mural. I looked it up. It's called Visionary Reality Threshold. So I want to have that up here somewhere so that that name is included. I have put together the card. The glue is all drying. I need to be careful to make sure it's all going to stay and that it actually will, you know, be okay once it's in the pocket. I may have to add some more glue here because like I glued part of this down, but not all of it because I don't want it to look flat. I do want it to look three-dimensional. And then I also picked out my label. I'm going with this one. I love that it has a little bit of an ink splatter there. I can hang it off the edge and it's probably hard to see, but there are actually lines there. So I can write the title on there. It's 3 words. So I have the lines to be able to do that. So that'll go right up here. Ta-da! I have it all in the pocket. So I did add this. I wrote the title of the mural and just put in a staple. And now I can call that one done. For this side, all I need is one little thing right here. And I have chosen this. And I'm just going to line it up. I already have adhesive on it. I'm just going to line it up with the bottom there and put in a staple. And that's all this really needs. And I don't want to do much else because of that thick acrylic piece on the other side of this. So, you know what I just realized? I cut that kind of crooked. Hopefully nobody will notice. It's stuck down now. I'm not going to peel it up just to cut it again. So let's put that one in there. See what I think. Yep, that's good. This one doesn't need anything else. I absolutely love how bright and powerful these colors are. It's insane, and I dig it. So now I'm down to this last one, and I think I've decided I'm going to cut it. I was trying to think about what else could I do here that I might like. Nothing was really coming to me. And then I had that bin of acrylic phrases sitting still on my desk, and I found another one in there that was just in the generic stuff, but it would totally work with this. And it's even the right color. It says "This makes me smile," and it totally did. I loved seeing this because, you know, Fiona and Fritz were the whole reason of the trip, and there's Fiona, that's BB, but still, we went to see the hippos. So if I cut this off, I can actually take this and kind of overlap it either at the bottom or the top and use this as my title. So when I was trimming this, I decided to actually cut off the white border because now I can use background paper and a little bit of that will show through on the sides, which is kind of fun. And then because that other acrylic piece that I used on the previous layout is up top, I'm going to use this one on the bottom just to help balance that out when it's laying in the album. So I think I'm going to do this down here, and I feel like this is a little blank up here, but I don't know what to do with it. If I add something there, I feel like I need a visual triangle because these will be too much on top of each other. So I could do here, here, and then maybe something over here on the building or here to cover up part of this car. I'm not sure. I'll mess around with it and come up with something. I found this paper in with my stash of stuff in this bin. Had I known I was going to use this, I would have left those white borders because now I need them. That together doesn't look good. It needs a white border. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to have to trim this down even a little bit more, and then I'll just take some random cardstock that I had that I screwed up something, and I can use it on this side, and now I'll have to mat it anyway. So I cut down the photo again. I made it 5.5 by 5.5 so that it would fit. I could still have a nice white border around there a little bit, and you'd still see the green city grid, so that's awesome. This will actually go down here more to the left. I realized I can cover up that car a little bit. If I do this, I'm going to cover up the fish, but there, I could do that, and then that allows me to have something up here if I want, and they're diagonal, and I don't need a third thing, I don't think, so that kind of solves my problem. I've picked out the last item that I want to go here. I took the adhesive off already. It's just this geotag that says "You are here." I like it because the orange is the same kind of as the giraffe and as this flower. And it fills up this space nicely. I actually think I want it to hang over the top edge just a tad. Like that maybe. Let's see if it's straight. Yeah. There we go. I don't think that one needs anything else. If I decided to do anything, I might later go back and splatter some white ink or something, but it's quite busy, so I think I'm going to leave it as it is. So now you've seen me put all 4 of those together, and they can go in the album for Cincy. Thanks for watching.